In the world 100 years ahead, death was only for poor men because rich men would become young again in just 1 minute. A machine was so amazing that no matter how disfigured a face got, this machine would make it like before in a split second. Even a deadly disease like cancer could not stand in front of this machine. But all these things were not on Earth. This story was of the world 100 years ahead, where humans had built a paradise named Elysium in outer space. There, rich people were living a carefree life with every luxury, while the world below had turned into a scrapyard. Pollution and overpopulation had filled the entire world with diseases. Therefore, crores of poor people had only one dream: somehow reaching Elysium. In this very world, a factory worker named Max went to close the warehouse door after finishing work, but the door got stuck in the middle. Out of fear of the supervisor's scolding and a salary cut, he broke the rule and stepped inside. He had no idea at all that this very one mistake would turn his entire life upside down. As soon as he reached inside, the container's door closed on its own. The very next moment, the machine turned on, and scorching radiation rays broke out over his entire body. Max kept thrashing in pain. Hearing his screams, his companions ran to save him, but the supervisor stopped everyone right there. For him, the price of the machine was far more than a worker's life. Therefore, no one was allowed to touch the machine. Only after the entire process finished did the robots pull Max out. But by then, his condition had reached very close to death. Max somehow survived alive, but the poisonous radiation started rapidly damaging his body organs. After examination, doctors clearly said that he has only 2 or 3 days left. On the other hand, when the company owner got this news, instead of giving compensation, he only provided 5 days worth of pain-relieving medicines and fired Max from the job. Now, only Elysium's medical machines could save his life. Finally, Max, along with his friend Jack, reached the area's biggest criminal, Bardo. Bardo used to send poor people to Elysium through fake identities or smuggling, but its cost was so high that even Max's entire savings fell short. Bardo was just about to send him back, but as soon as he came to know that Max had only 2 to 3 days of life left, he changed his decision. He said that he would send Max to Elysium for free, but in return, he would have to complete a mission from where returning alive was almost impossible. The plan was simple: kidnap a rich Elysium citizen who came down to Earth, then, with the help of a special interface, extract the bank data present in his brain and copy it into Max's brain. Hearing this, Max understood that this mission was almost suicide. Equipped with weapons, robot guards stayed with every rich man, and on the other hand, he had only a few days of life left. Seeing Max's condition, Bardo immediately brought an exoskeleton suit. He explained that as soon as he wore this, Max would become as powerful as any robot. Jack kept stopping him, but now it was too late because, for Max, this mission was not just a job, but had become the last hope to stay alive.